This season, there is a shitload more for women to do and say. It is a male-dominated show in thought as well as deed. There has not been enough of an understanding of a woman's journey outside of her place in her man's life.
This isn't what I signed up for.
I know. What happens in the next few weeks is going to determine the course of the rest of our lives and our babies. Please, V.
So at the beginning of season 6, I know that, we can see the level of desperation that's there that Franklin has. And he barrels toward it with such certainty. Veronique is tasked with figuring out how far into the fire to follow him. It's a really difficult decision because internally it's a life that she actually wanted to stray from. So she goes kind of against herself. She goes against the nature of being a mother and wanting to protect her child. And she really kind of walks on this dangerous side. As an artist, it's fun because it's a shift and it's growth and it's something that you can bring on screen that's, a contrast to what has been there before. I think that's exciting.
I think Louie's evolution over the course of the series, she changes so much, but at the end of the day, she's always a survivor. She's been fighting for the same thing since day one, which is an opportunity to express herself and to see herself fully expressed.
They want to break up our families.
I can't do this without you.
Then where does that leave me?
Wanda's journey is one of a beautiful evolution and the ability to redeem oneself. It seems like they all have been wanting to see a dream played out, but that dream kind of being crushed and still fighting for themselves, fighting for what they know is right, fighting for the opportunity to live.
So how do you like being married?
It's amazing, but I don't know how I'm gonna make it into projects. It's rock everywhere there.
When you think of crackhead and crack baby and things that may be synonymous with a storytelling of a crack drama, it's often through the lens of a woman that you see the harshest realities. They are the heart, they are the soul of our communities, society, not always getting their just due. The women of Snowfall are strong, and a lot of the decisions that they make will determine the fate of the characters. I mean, to be quite honest, all of the decisions that they make are some of the more gripping, pivotal decisions of this series.
We had this conversation before, remember? I didn't run then and I'm not running now.
But that was different.
Was it?
Those were gangbangers who couldn't shoot straight. And I'm not
Run,
asking.
Father. There's more where that came from. There was a scene that was written between Sissy and Franklin. It was first written in Sissy's house, just because that was the understanding of where Sissy would be. And we moved the scene into the shelter because outside of being mom and holding down a house and doing that, who is this woman? Who is this woman? What moves her outside of her love for her son, outside of, her love for her husband? What moves this woman? Just that simple change brings in a whole different consciousness of what life looks like for somebody like Sissy. Because it's season 6 and it's like, this is it. Men and women came together and made sure to explore the experiences that these women have more deeply, more truthfully. We're not spending the traditional amount of time driving the plot, but we're spending the time addressing the nuances of the character, because it has always been my feeling that that's what connects the audience to these people, the nuances that they can see in themselves. And I hope my sisters appreciate that.